Chapter 1. 1. What unusual event happens at the Stardom School's morning assembly? Answer. The principal, Mr. Beppo Adewale, breaks down in tears and is unable to deliver his speech. 2. Who steps in to manage the situation after Mr. Beppo's breakdown? Answer. The vice principal, Mrs. Grace Ape. 3. Which staff member assists in taking the principal to his office? Answer. The school nurse, Mrs. Titi. 4. What phrase does Mr. Beppo mutter while crying? Answer. Oluwabamio, God save me. 5. Who is the managing director, MD, of Stardom Schools? Answer. Mrs. Ibidun Gloss. 6. What concern does the MD express about Mr. Beppo's breakdown? Answer. She worries about its impact on the school's reputation. 7. Who suggests contacting Mr. Beppo's wife in London? Answer. Mr. Wande, the pastor and physics teacher. 8. What decision does the MD make regarding Mr. Beppo's condition? Answer. She sends him home under the care of the guidance counselor, Mrs. Beke Egbin. 9. What theme is introduced through Mr. Beppo's breakdown? Answer. Mental health struggles in leadership. 10. How does the chapter set the tone of the novel? Answer. It balances humor and seriousness while introducing school staff dynamics. Chapter 211. What major decision does Mr. Beppo reveal in this chapter? Answer. He is relocating to the United Kingdom to join his family. 12. Why does Beppo feel conflicted about leaving Nigeria? Answer. He loves Stardom Schools and is passionate about contributing to Nigeria's educational development. 13. Who pressures Beppo to relocate to the UK? Answer. His wife Siri. 14. What nickname has Beppo earned at Stardom Schools? Answer. The LEKKI Headmaster. 15. Why do Beppo's colleagues find his reluctance to relocate puzzling? Answer. They believe the financial benefits of moving to the UK outweigh staying in Nigeria. 16. How much does Beppo's wife Siri reportedly earn monthly in the UK? Answer. Over £10,000. 17. What business ideas does Beppo consider for his future in Nigeria? Answer. Farming and transportation. 18. Why is Beppo hesitant about starting a business in Nigeria? Answer. He fears the challenges of running a business, especially after a failed attempt at co-founding a neighborhood school. 19. What societal issue does this chapter highlight? Answer. Brain drain and the struggle of balancing personal aspirations with communal responsibilities. 20. How does Beppo try to reassure himself about relocating? Answer. He draws inspiration from Nigerian teachers who have successfully adapted abroad. Chapter 321. What aspect of migration does Mr. Beppo reflect on in this chapter? Answer. The realities of working and earning abroad compared to Nigeria. 22. What wage structure does Beppo appreciate in developed countries? Answer. The flexibility of hourly or weekly remuneration. 23. Why do the high earnings of Nigerians abroad sometimes seem misleading? Answer. Because high living costs, including taxes and rent, reduce actual savings. 24. What example is given of a Nigerian earning well abroad? Answer. A cab driver in the U.S. who earns $500 daily. 25. What desperate actions do some Nigerians take to fund their migration? Answer. Selling possessions or taking loans. 26. What happened to Mr. Nku after taking a 2 million naira loan? Answer. He disappeared without repaying it. 27. What did a school driver attempt to do to pay for his son's tuition abroad? Answer. Sell a school bus. 28. What positive experience did Sola, a former home economics teacher, share about living in the UK? Answer. Her asthmatic daughter received excellent emergency health care. 29. What challenge did Jer, a former banker, face in London? Answer. He struggled with the demands of caring for an elderly couple. 30. What does Beppo conclude about migration by the end of the chapter? Answer. It is a complex journey that requires careful planning and resilience. Chapter 431. Who calls Mr. Beppo late at night, and why does it irritate him? Answer. Mrs. Ignatius calls him about her family's visa issues, which he feels oversteps their cordial relationship. 32. What major issue complicates the Ignatius family's visa application? Answer. A DNA test reveals that Favor is not Mr. Ignatius's biological child. 33. How does Mr. Ignatius react to the DNA test result? Answer. He becomes distrustful of his wife and doubts her faithfulness. 34. What is Mrs. Ignatius's main concern after the visa denial? Answer. She worries about Favor learning the truth and the future of their family. 35. How does Beppo feel about Mrs. Ignatius's complaints? Answer. He listens, but remains preoccupied with his own upcoming relocation. 36. What lesson has Beppo learned from managing an elite school? Answer: parents have different temperaments, ranging from respectful to difficult. 37. What does Beppo hope to do with his experiences at Stardom? Answer: he plans to write a book about them when he moves to the UK. 38. Why does Bibi scream in fear one night? Answer: she has nightmares about her government teacher, Mr. Isoro. 39. What action is taken regarding Mr. Isoro? Answer: he is transferred to a different division within Stardom's organization. 40. What themes are explored in this chapter? Answer: family tension, mistrust, relocation challenges, and school administration difficulties. Chapter 541. What medical condition does Mrs. Ibiden-Gloss suffer from? Answer: a painful condition that has plagued her for over 30 years. 42. What unexpected discovery does the MD make on the school's acquired land? Answer: the fenced land is being used as a parking lot for staff vehicles. 43. Why is the MD suspicious about the staff vehicles? Answer: the cars are expensive, and she doubts how the staff can afford them. 44. Who does the MD call to investigate the situation? Answer: the principal, Mr. Beppo, and the school accountant, Jeremy Amos. 45. How does the accountant explain the staff's ability to buy cars? Answer: many staff members took loans from the Stardom Cooperative Society. 46. How much money does the Cooperative Society have in its purse? Answer: 95 million, with over 50 million already loaned out. 47. What concern does the board chairman, Chief Mrs. B. Salapabayo, express? Answer: staff might misuse funds to start a rival school. 48. What financial cap does the board place on staff loans? Answer: 250,000 per loan. 49. What new requirement is introduced for loan approvals? Answer: the MD's approval is now required for all future loan requests. 50. What major theme does this chapter explore? Answer: accountability, financial management, and oversight in an organization. Chapter 651. What is the purpose of Open Day at Stardom Schools? Answer: it allows parents to engage with the school and teachers and voice complaints. 52. Who reports a perceived grammatical error in a teacher's note? Answer: Mr. Gouda. 53. What sentence does Mr. Gouda find incorrect? Answer: Ade as well as Jide comes early. 54. How does the MD react to the reported error? Answer: she harshly criticizes Mr. Fafor and calls for his dismissal. 55. Who defends Mr. Fafor against the accusation? Answer: Mr. Beppo. 56. What does the staff do to verify the grammatical rule? Answer: they research and confirm that Mr. Fafor's sentence is correct. 57. How does the MD feel after realizing her mistake? Answer: she feels embarrassed about her public outburst. Which staff member helps lighten the mood after the incident? Answer: Mr. Odu. What does this incident reveal about the challenges educators face? Answer: the pressure to maintain high standards and the risk of misjudgment. 60. What key theme does this chapter highlight? Answer: the importance of understanding and verifying information before making judgments. Chapter 761. Why did Beppo have issues with the name Beesway Group of School? Answer: he pointed out that the correct name should be Beesway Group of Schools. 62. How did the director, Mr. Egi Meko, react to Beppo's correction? Answer: he dismissed Beppo's concerns, calling them trivial. 63. What reason did the director give for refusing to change the school's name? Answer: he claimed it was divinely inspired and registered with the Corporate Affairs Commission. 64. What derogatory term did the director use to mock Beppo? Answer: he called him an Englisher. 65. What strange event did Beppo witness one night at Beesway? Answer: several men, including the director, burying a live cow in a ritualistic act. 66. How did Beppo react to the suspicious activity? Answer: he confronted the men but was met with hostility and even injured. 67. Why did Beppo hesitate to report the ritualistic act to the authorities? Answer: he feared the financial and emotional toll of seeking justice. 68. What past failure did Beppo recall in this chapter? Answer: his unsuccessful attempt to establish the Fruitful Future School. 69. What challenges led to the failure of Fruitful Future School? Answer: infrastructural problems and lack of government support. 70. What shocking news did Beppo hear at the end of the chapter? Answer: a news report implicated Mr. Ogo in a ritual murder. Chapter 871. What unresolved issue does Beppo face as he prepares to leave Nigeria? Answer: a legal dispute between two families of his students. 72. What new initiative does Stardom Schools introduce in this chapter? Answer: a democratic election process for student prefects. 73. How does the school ensure only committed students apply for prefect positions? Answer: by selling intent forms at different prices for various roles. 74. What are the key requirements for students aspiring to be prefects? Answer: academic competence, moral uprightness, and a debt-free status. 75. What humorous remark does Mrs. Ibadan Gloss make about debtors? Answer: she says, if you want a debtor to lead fee payers, ask a tenant to lead the landlord. 76. What causes disruption during speech day? Answer: Banky insults his opponent Tosh by mentioning his father's past imprisonment. 77. How does Tosh react to Banky's insult? Answer: he storms out angrily. 78. Why does Tosh's father, Chief Didi Ogba, feel offended? Answer: he was acquitted of embezzlement but felt insulted by Banky's comment. 79. What legal action follows the altercation between Banky and Tosh? Answer: the Ogba family demands a public apology and initiates legal proceedings. 80. What school project does Bipo worry about as he prepares to leave? Answer: the Invention Club's Breath Project, a phone-making initiative using recycled materials. Chapter 981. How did Stardom Schools provide students with diverse learning experiences? Answer: by organizing excursions, retreats, and cultural programs. 82. Which historical locations did the school visit in the past decade? Answer: Badagry, Whispering Palms Resort, and the National Museum. 83. What role did Mr. Bipo play in the school's excursions? Answer: he advocated for frequent excursions to enhance students' cultural education. 84. Why did Mr. Bipo believe excursions were essential for students? Answer: to help students develop a deep understanding of their country's heritage. 85. Which waterfalls did Stardom School's students visit? Answer: Ikogosi Warm Springs, Erin Ijesha Waterfalls, and Owu Waterfalls. 86. What historical sites in Badagry did the students visit? Answer: the first-story building and the Black Heritage Museum. 87. What connection did Bipo draw between historical slavery and modern migration? Answer: he compared the desperation of Nigerians migrating abroad to the sacrifices of enslaved Africans. 88. What term is used in Nigeria to describe mass migration abroad? Answer: Japa. 89. How did excursions impact the students of Stardom Schools? Answer: they enriched their knowledge, fostered cultural pride, and broadened their horizons. 90. What educational philosophy did Beppo emphasize through excursions? Answer: experiential learning as a tool for broadening students' knowledge. Chapter 1091. Why did Beppo initially ignore renewing his expired passport? Answer: he had no immediate plans to relocate. 92. What eventually pressured Beppo to renew his passport? Answer: mounting pressure from his family. 93. What challenges did Beppo face while renewing his passport in Lagos? Answer: bureaucracy, corruption, and inefficiency. 94. How did middlemen influence the passport renewal process? Answer: they charged exorbitant fees to expedite services. 95. Why did Beppo decide to process his passport in Ibadan instead of Lagos? Answer: to avoid the chaotic and corrupt system in Lagos. 96. Who was the agent Beppo contacted in Ibadan for passport processing? Answer: Thai. 97. What did Beppo observe during his trip along the Lagos-Ibadan Expressway? Answer: infrastructure improvements and new religious and business establishments. 98. What caused additional delays for Beppo in obtaining his passport? Answer: issues with his national identity number. 99. What does Beppo's experience highlight about Nigeria's public service system? Answer: its inefficiency, corruption, and the struggles citizens face. 100. What are the major themes of this chapter? Answer: bureaucratic inefficiency, corruption, and the challenges of governance. Chapter 11-101. What was the theme of the farewell organized for Mr. Beppo? Answer: for he gave Stardom his very best. 102. What was the first event held during Beppo's farewell? Answer: a novelty football match between the staff and students. 103. How did the referee influence the football match? Answer: he made dubious calls, ensuring the staff's team had the advantage, adding comic relief. 104. What was the theme of the debate held during the farewell? Answer: arts versus sciences, which contributes more to national development? 105. Which team won the debate on arts versus sciences? Answer: the arts team won the debate. 106. What cultural display was featured in the grand finale of the farewell? Answer: a cultural display by the drama club, including traditional dances like Bata, Atalagu, and Koroso. 1 or 7. What dance left a lasting impression on Bipo during the cultural display? Answer: the canoe dance, which symbolized travelers on a river. 108. What emotional response did Bipo have during the cultural performance? Answer: Bipo became emotional, imagining the agony of enslaved people, but humorously recovered and praised the performance. 109. What gift did Bipo receive during his farewell? Answer: a $10,000 check, the highest ever given to a departing staff member. 110. What themes are encapsulated in this chapter? Answer: gratitude, community, and cultural pride. Chapter 12, 111. How did Bipo prepare for his flight to the UK? Answer: Bipo meticulously confirmed his ticket details and left home well ahead of time to avoid delays caused by Lagos traffic. 112. Who helped Bipo with his journey to the airport? Answer: Bipo's landlord, Mr. Ogunwale, and his family offered emotional support and a ride to the airport. 113. What was the sentimental aspect of Bipo's departure? Answer: Bipo's farewell was marked by Jide, a young boy he mentored, who offered innocent humor and an emotional goodbye. 114. What cultural expectation did Bipo fulfill before leaving for the UK? Answer: Bipo packed specific Nigerian delicacies for his wife, who awaited him abroad. 115. What was the atmosphere like at the airport during Bipo's departure? Answer: the atmosphere at the airport was a mix of humor and poignancy, with Bipo's colleagues and well-wishers reminiscing about his contributions to the school. 116. What emotional experience did Bipo have on the plane? Answer: as the plane took off, Bipo had a vivid dream that transported him to the Heritage Slave Museum, reflecting his emotional conflict about leaving Nigeria. 117. How did the community at Stardom Schools feel after Bipo's departure? Answer: the absence of Bipo was deeply felt by both students and staff, especially during the morning assembly, which he had made memorable. 118. What unexpected event occurred after Bipo's departure? Answer: Bipo returned to Stardom Schools, declaring that his heart and mission remained with the school. 119. How did the students and staff react to Bipo's return? Answer: students and staff celebrated his return with jubilant celebrations, singing the school's victory song and reaffirming their unity. 120. What themes are emphasized in the conclusion of this chapter? Answer: the themes of community, sacrifice, and purpose are emphasized in the emotional conclusion of the chapter.